It's about 7:30, leaving the shelter now. I went and got Snake Farm and I water, which was kind of far off and like downhill, so that took a bit of time. And we got here kind of late yesterday too, just because we were in Hanover, and we actually had such like a serendipitous experience. I have a really good friend, or let me just start with, I went to overnight camp in Vermont, and I have a handful of friends who still live, you know, around the surrounding area. And we saw one of them yesterday, Jonas, and he just like, we were at the gas station going to resupply, and he said like my real name, and I looked up and I was like, Jonas? And it was just like very fun and good to see him, just like totally random. And he ended up taking us to Eastern Mountain Sports because Snake Farm had to get new tips and some boxers, so we did that, and it was just so fun, lovely to catch up. And he's like, hey, if you need anything, like let me know. I was like, oh, I think we're good, we're just gonna keep rolling. But that was so sweet and fun. He has a company out here that does like, he has e-bikes that you can rent, and then I think also like wine tastings that you can do along the way. So I'll put his card if anyone's interested in like Hanover, Vermont specifically. And I'm eating leftover pizza, so let's get back to the trail. It's 8:30 now, just kind of moving along. It's pretty toasty already. I think it's going to be like 93 today, so even hotter than yesterday. So we will just see what the day will bring us. I kind of keep forgetting that we're out of Vermont and we're technically in New Hampshire now. So hello, New Hampshire. Some nice little trail magic. Unfortunately, no beers, but that's okay. Toasty, toasty. Little mom. 10:30, doing all right. Actually been a very quiet day for a Sunday, so not too mad about that. Listening to some stuff and just relaxing. Let's see how far we get. I love these signs. And this one too. I don't know, the writing of it maybe. Whew, it's getting very toasty. Climbing still. I think we should be at the shelter maybe 2 miles or so. And then a break, and then more hiking. $11:30, just about at Moose Mountain Shelter. Whew. Woo! Had a little pizza. Moving on from there. All right, just about 1:30. It's pretty toasty. I think we've gone 11 to 12 miles.
It's sweating to death out here.
It has been
ice cream and ice cold beer.
Yeah, it's definitely been a struggle. Snake Farm and I are melting.
We're melting.
We feel it.
We're stinky. We're sticky.
Yeah. There. Made it to the beaver dam. Whoop. There's the love. 2 o'clock, very steep hill. And then we go down, and then we go up an even larger one. It's very hot. 2:30, very, very sweaty. I think we're just almost at the top of this hill. And we go down, then we climb all the way back up, even more so. We've climbed that mountain, rewarded with a breeze, lovely, and a view. But it's hot. It's 3 o'clock. We've gone almost 15 miles, going downhill now. I'm very sticky and sweaty. It's very toasty. I have a bunch of bug bites. This is not the very glamorous aspect of hiking, but we still hike on. Oh, nice. Yeah.
I came here last time. I love just the architecture and the little country store too. But
Let's go.
got some maple ice cream here. Did you get maple as well?
I did get maple too.
Nice.
First soft serve of the trip. Yum.
All right.
Back on trail, just got a hitch. Where were we? And what did we do?
Well, it's we just hitched into Lyme to the Lyme country store, which was really nice. Got ourselves some maple ice cream and some tortellini salad or something like that, Greek pasta salad.
That was
and
great.
Then we thought it was going to be, it looked like a grim forecast for hitching out. We thought we might be there a while, but then a guy came over who was...
We thought he was going to give us a ride.
We thought, yeah.
Because he was coming right over to us and we're like, oh, like, this is excellent. And so we were just chatting with him and he said something like, oh, I'm just coming up. And I was like, oh, are you not from around here or something? And what did he say?
And he said, oh, no, I'm just coming up on mushrooms.
Yeah.
And his eyes were all like super pink and
So
stuff.
red, yeah.
So we were kind of like, oh, no, like, I hope this doesn't deter the, people trying to give us a ride. But
Also, when you go to 2 people to 3 people for hitching is harder. But he was
Yeah.
very nice.
He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so first truck we saw, I think, pulled over. He lives right on the road, so he gave us a ride, offered us a beer, offered us a hat, and
Yeah.
really nice guy. So
Super nice.
Worked out pretty good. Just an hour overall, and now we have delayed the last big climb, and here we go.
Yeah, it's going to
Straight
be hot and sweaty, but here we go. 5 o'clock, 6 miles to go. I do not want to be hiking right now. Very hot. I'm full of ice cream, which is not a bad thing. Just tired. Want to be finished for the day. What a beautiful pillar. I don't know if this is still correct, but it's definitely 400 something, which is very, very exciting, especially for today, which has felt like a very long, tedious day. Very hot and just a lot of miles. But I mean, so many kind people just with hitching and walking around and chatting. And I think I was thinking about this because I'm feeling super fatigued. I'm just like, I want to break. I really, really want to break. And we have been taking it easier on some days, but really haven't zeroed. And it's just like you're so close to the finish that it's like, oh, you want to keep going, keep pushing. And I really want to try to find the amazing qualities that this section and this part of the AT and this part of the end of the journey, and try to reinvigorate that. So I think it helps to, once again, take a break, eat a good snack, clean yourself up a little bit, get rid of some of the dirt and the grime. And I just rinsed my face in the spring that we just went by, and I'm just taking it easy. So I will get there eventually. I just need to keep going and to be mindful. Yes, here we go. 4 miles, except it's going to be a very steep incline. But then we'll be there for the day. Okay, 6:20. We are most definitely back in the Granite State. So I've done one of the big climbs. I have one more to go. Snake Farm is ahead of me. I just really want to make it there before dark, and I want to chill. I'm super sweaty again. This is what life is going to be like going through the whites. Sweaty, long, hard, difficult, lots of hiking days. Whew. I think we're going up there. But we got a view. Hello, New Hampshire.
It's like tail wings are like blowing in the breeze.
Ooh. Snake farmer was so sweet. He was waiting here to show me this big moth because he knows I like them.
I think it's a Luna moth.
Wow. 7 o'clock. And we still gotta go up there. I think it's only 2.5 miles, but it looks very far away. And my legs feel like jello. Turning into such a beast. Is super steep, super steep, going more up. There's a bunch of mosquitoes. I'm like looking over my shoulders every couple seconds to brush them away. Just about 8 o'clock. There he goes. Climbing up the ladder. It is pretty windy. There's some other people up there, so I probably won't do too much talking, but that was a day. That was really steep. Welcome to New Hampshire. Not sure if we'll get a sunset, but very nice views. Quite the day, huh?
Sure is.
I got it right, yeah.